What's the deal with all these free leads everyone's talking about these days? Hi, I'm Eric Lowry with the Lowry team in eXp Realty, and I'll dive into that in a second. But before I do, please feel free to click down there and hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get notified when we add new content to this YouTube channel, which we do very frequently. So, what is the deal with these free leads everyone, all of a sudden I hear talking about, all these trainers and supposed coaches and all these things? What are they talking about? First, let's talk about kind of what that means and then why they might not be free. But what are they largely talking about? When I hear them talking about these or I read something about these, see them promoting them and pitching them and all that sort of thing, they're largely talking about these referral sites. They're, these websites, these referral platforms where they're creating leads that they're referring to agents to work. Basically what they're doing, they're taking on the onus of generating a bunch of leads, and then in some fashion they convert them to a handoff to an agent. Theoretically they're ready for an appointment or ready for some agent follow-up. They're really just doing what a lot of times we as agents aren't doing and should be, which is doing lead generation, creating our own leads, converting our own leads, setting our own appointments. And so largely what they're doing is all of that for us. They're advertising, doing online lead generation. They're creating those website leads and those online leads, and then they just call them, text them, convert them, and hand them off to us as agents to then go work. The catch though is, while there's no upfront costs, thus the free part, there's a pretty hefty cost on the back end. Most of these sites, not all, I don't want to overgeneralize, but most of these sites are charging a 35% referral fee when you have a closed transaction. Now you might say, well, it's worth it because I didn't have to do the work. Okay, no judgment here, that's fine. That's a big price to pay though for someone doing the big heavy lifting of your lead generation for you. 35% referral fee, depending on the price point, obviously, that the buyer or the seller transacts at, can be $2,000 to $3,000. That's a lot of money for a transaction, in my opinion at least. If you really pencil it out and figure out the math, a 35% referral fee is a pretty hefty amount. Again, no judgment around it. If that's your business model or how you are, building a business that way, that's fine. At some point though, you probably will tire of paying all those referral fees. And by the way, there's a catch to some of these sites where when you accept the referral and you transact with the person, pay the referral fee, you're also committing to some type of a 2 or 3 year window where if that person transacts again, you owe another referral fee. So just keep that in mind as well. I'm not a big fan, as you might have guessed, of the referral platforms and all those things as a whole. I prefer, and have for like 12 years or so now, to do online lead generation ourselves, meaning Google pay-per-click, Facebook ads, those types of things, and then convert them ourselves. You build a bigger database of people over time, by the way, too, that you can continually work to find transactions, even a year, 2 years later. So, neither one's right or wrong, but that's what I hear a lot of people talking about when they talk about these free leads. The truth of the matter is, they're not free, there's just not an upfront cost. So if you'd like to know more about how we generate leads and how we generate a lot of them to build a large database, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to chat with you about it. Just click the link below. You can book a strategy call there with me. It's completely free, no obligation. I'm not going to try to recruit you to my team. I'm not going to try to recruit you to our brokerage, but I am happy to talk to you about online lead generation and how it can work for you. So click that link below. And don't forget, before you jump off of here, click the subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you get notified when we add more videos. I'll talk to you soon.